Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a look you can wear to a Christmas party or New Year's. I'm going to do like a greenish black eyeshadow. It's pretty easy to do, so let's just jump right in. I'm going to get started with my foundation, and I'm using the MAC Studio Fix, and this color is NW30. Just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my 130 stippling brush. And just work that into the skin. Okay, now that the foundation is on, I'm going to move right into my concealer. And I'm using the Real Deal, the Real Deal Laura Geller concealer. And I'm using medium, and it's a serious coverage. I really like this concealer, but there are so many good concealers out there. Just don't be afraid to just use whatever you have. Okay, I'm gonna wait to powder my face just because I'm gonna be doing a darker eyeshadow and I'm probably gonna have a little bit of fallout. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop on a little bit of Urban Decay primer potion first, right onto the lids. Okay, the palette I'm going to use is an Urban Decay palette. Looks like this. And I'm going to be using two colors for this look. I really wanted to do like a really deep green, but I didn't have one, so we're going to make one. I'm going to use this color right here in the center, this black called Zero, and I'm also going to use this color right here called Graffiti, this green right beside it. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to start off with my MAC 282 travel size brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to take that color Zero and I'm going to lightly place it under the socket bone, just on the lid. Just a really light coat, not too dark. Just pat it on. Just like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is a Real Techniques Samantha Chapman shadow brush, and I'm going to take that green graffiti color and I'm just going to push that right on top of that black. So I'm going to take my MAC 286 brush now. It looks like this. It's similar to the 217 except the bristles are a little bit stiffer. But I'm just going to work that back and forth. Just right on the socket bone. We're going to buff that out just a little bit. And it may not seem like you're doing much of anything, but just be patient and just keep working that shadow just back and forth. And you'll see it just start to kind of get a little bit of a lighter, smokier look just to the outer edge. Just do small circular motions. And the same thing on the other side. Okay, and now I'm going to take my Samantha Chapman, this is called an accent brush, and I'm going to pick up that same black zero that we started out with on the lid and just place it right under the eye. And not everybody does like shadow under your eye. If you don't, you definitely just don't even have to do this part. And then take that green graffiti again. Now if you don't have this exact palette, it's totally fine. You could use any green you wanted. Like I said, we're just kind of creating one because I didn't have the one I had in mind. And you don't even necessarily have to use green. You could use purple, blues, black, golds. It's easy to, you know, just kind of conform to what you like. Just kind of work that into, just like we did the lid. I think I'm going to pop a little bit more of that graffiti right on top, just because I do want you to see the green before you just see the black. So I'm just going a little bit over it just with that green graffiti. And I'm just using a Samantha Chapman shadow brush again. Okay, now for my liner, I'm also going to use another Samantha Chapman Real Techniques brush, and this is called the Pixel Point Eyeliner Brush. And for the waterline, I'm going to use my MAC Fluid Black Track. And it's just a gel liner, and I like using this on the waterline just because it's water resistant and it does not move at all. And I'm just going to put that right on the waterline there. There we go. Just like that. And I'm going to work it right into the lashes too. And I'm going to do the same thing on the top. I want to get it right into that lash line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that accent brush again. I'm going to get some of that green graffiti color on it. And I'm going to run that right into the lash line, right over that black that we just put down. Just kind of work it up. Just like that. Okay, now for the brow, I'm going to use this Ulta eyeshadow pack. It's called Good Girl Eyeshadow. And And I'm also going to use another Samantha Chapman shadow, or excuse me, angled brush. And it looks like this. And I'm just going to use this second color right here. And I'm just going to work that right up into the brow. Nothing too crazy, just enough to clean it up a little bit. Just like that. Shh. After putting the shadow on, I'm going to go over it with a gel. And this is just a blonde color. I think it's called dark blonde. Yeah. And I'm just going to run that right into the brow as well. Just like that. Now for my mascara, I'm just going to use this Rimmel. It's called Day to Night. And I'm going to just pop that on. Okay, now for contouring my face, I'm going to use this Pop Beauty palette that you guys have seen me use several times. It looks like this. And I'm going to use the pinker side because I am more pale. I only really use that darker side just in the summer. And I'm just going to create just those natural shadows on my face where they would fall right underneath my cheekbones, up into my temple. And my jawline. Now as a blush, I'm going to use this pack right here. It's a CoverGirl pack. I can't remember the name of it, but let's see if you can see that pretty good. And I'm just going to use this lighter color right here on the end with just a round powder brush. And I'm just going to place that right on the apples of my cheeks and under my eyes. And actually, I might put a little bit of that darker pink right on top of it too. That middle pink right there, I'm going right over it with that. Okay, now for my lip color, I want a little bit of color on my lips, but nothing too dark because I have a pretty bold eye. So what I'm using is, this is a Merle Norman color, and it's called I'm Peachless. And it's just a nice, shimmery, almost a nude color. And I'm just going to put that. And it's really moisturizing too, so if you get dry lips in the winter like I do, then this is perfect for you. And if you want a gloss, you can just go over it with something light. And these Wet n Wild, I know, is a really cheap brand, and you could get it from any drugstore or Walmart, any kind of department store like that. But they really do have great lipsticks, and I get a lot of my glosses and lipsticks from there. And I really tend to like them. And this color that I'm using is called Cherish, and it's just a light glossy pink color. So this completes my look. Like I said, this will be great for a Christmas party or a New Year's party, or really just anything right now. But I think it's really pretty and it's a lot of fun. So like I said, if you don't have a deep green, and you have a brighter green, you can actually make your own. As you've seen, we put a black underneath it and it darkened up the brightness of that graffiti that was in the Urban Decay palette. So you can create your own, you can have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you liked it. Make sure you... Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.